Hey, welcome to a foreigner in the Philippines. Well, we are back from Tagbilaran, and no doubt you will have seen the results of our goodwill. Sorry about the chickens. Again, they seem to be vocal as soon as they see the camera. Anyway, we took Desiree up there, and we had good news, but you don't want me to repeat all of that. She seems like she's in the clear. Tomorrow we're going to take her back. To the doctor and probably to the hospital, maybe for some final tests. I don't know exactly what the doc will prescribe, but we will be there. She has already said that she is feeling better for the medication that she's been on for, I think, 3 days. Right now, I wanted to take you around our exciting news, which was the pool. So, this is where we're up to. As you can see, it's a great flat area. Unfortunately, as soon as we were on the last stretch, the last 2 meters, would you believe? The last 2 meters, and it started raining. So, with the wet concrete, it's advisable to cover it. It's not that that's going to keep it dry, but it will stop heavy rain, which we do get. If it turns into a torrential rain, then it will actually bring the concrete up. So all of this was pretty safe. I'm trying not to make everybody dizzy. Okay, with all of those complaints about my making them dizzy. There's Tracy. So here we are. That's the front door. That's the door of the guest house. The guest house. We might end up moving into the guest house. The guest house comes right out onto the pool, which is looking pretty mucky right now, but hopefully that will not be for too long. The next thing that I would really like to do would be to put a roof on here, and we've got the posts are already set in. There's a cable with a conduit so that we can get the electrics up there. Ah, excuse me, don't walk on the cement, will you? Okay, so that's pretty well what we've been doing, or well, what our Superman team has been doing. This was the last little section that they were putting down, so that's what's been done. And then it will look out over the hills. Pretty nice view. So we're going to take that up quite well. That's about 8 or 9 feet up there. So the roof will be nice and high, but it will give a lot of shelter because we'll come right out or a little bit over the edge of the pool, probably right next to and including that roof, which is from the guest house. So, how are you feeling about the work so far, honey? Yes? Yeah. What about you, Tracy?
Great job considering it was done by hand. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
And
so
tomorrow the roof goes on.
Right. Well, this will be the housing for all of the pump gear, for the filtration system. You can see that we're all set up to do that. We've got the electrics coming through, we've got the cable that's being fed through. The cable is fed through across and diagonal there to a supply. Hey, Fat Joy! Saying hello?
Hello.
Okay. So we got our electrics coming through, and our supply will be up there. So we're feeling very happy with things at the moment. This will be as far as our friend Tracy is going to take it. We're pretty well at the end there. We're actually going to go over this and probably give it a slightly better finish than this, but we don't want it so that kids running about and everything will be slipping once it gets wet. All of this deck is sloping slightly away from the pool itself, so that when kids are splashing and everything, there's going to be a lot of water coming out on here, and we don't want that to be draining back into the pool after having collected the dirt from messy dogs. Dogs and chickens are going to have to be well, controlled, I think. Very happy. So, foreigner in the Philippines, thanks for looking in. This was a little update on our pool. Well, on the deck itself.